Welcome to Madden in options. You can always change these later from the game accessibility settings.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2000.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You ready? Check 55, Mike. Here we go, D.
Play action. Breeze. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Charles, this the 2019 Pro Bowl. The AFC's won both games that have been played here in Orlando since they moved it here. Both have been competitive, 20-13 2 seasons ago, and last year in 2018 it was 24-23 the final.
Yeah, and 2 years ago, Travis Kelce, Lorenzo Alexander were the game MVPs respectively. And then last year, Delaney Walker of the Titans, their tight end, he won it on offense, and Von Miller of the Broncos won it on defense.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun now for Breeze. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his third Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The starting defense now for the AFC.
And as expected, there's speed and talent everywhere you look on this Pro Bowl roster. Let's keep an eye on the secondary because they're going to be tested in a big way. It's the Pro Bowl. Not many running plays. The ball will be in the air on almost every snap. Fortunately for them, roster full of cornerbacks who are used to playing on an island.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back. From the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
No, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. 34 yards there and a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They run with Conner, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Again, it'll be Conner. Refusing to go down. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will have a touchdown. 15 yards. And the AFC has taken the lead. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season, and an effort there on that run.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally opposite what it should be.
Wow, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters, so Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown pass because you know the Rams like to fake it when he's on the field.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Gets around him. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the AFC strikes quickly there for 6. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, Long touchdown pass into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Breeze now on 1st down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Breeze going to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Adam Thielen, as the first half is winding down, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And now running right through it. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard interview.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. Oh, what a move. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is counter. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. 20. 38 yards on the scamper there.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins got home that time. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Breeze. This complete to Joe.